Enforcement Directorate has filed a charge sheet against Raj Kundra on the Bitcoin Ponzi scheme case. The Enforcement Directorate has now filed its charge sheet against Raj Kundra in this case. The charge sheet speaks of how Raj Kundra had sold 5 flats to his wife Shilpa Shetty without any change in ownership. The charge sheet also says that Raj Kundra in his claims had mentioned that he had acted as a mediator for transfer of 285 bitcoins valued at 150 crore. My colleague Anuj joins us with more details. Anuj, take us to the latest as far as the Enforcement Directorate charge sheet is concerned. What are the charges against Raj Kundra in this Bitcoin Ponzi scheme case?
Well, yes, and this is yet another controversy that the Kundra couple find itself only in the span of 1 month. Now, when we talk about the current controversy, as you elaborated on it earlier, this is about the Bitcoin Ponzi scheme where, there is an allegation or rather a charge sheet has been filed about how Raj Kundra sold 5 flats belonging to him to his wife without any official change of ownership, which is seen as a must when we look at such kind of transfers. Now, Bitcoin is at the very center of this particular controversy, as Raj Kundra has allegedly acted as a mediator for transfer of close to 285 bitcoins, all of which was valued at close to 150 crores. And this was done on behalf of a friend, but he later on failed to give any sort of a proof. What also made the investigative agency, that is the ED in this case, solidify their belief in some sort of a discrepancy was the fact that Raj Kundra seems to have remembered the exact number of bitcoins that he held even 7 years ago, but then the rest of the details became quite blurry, and that has made this entire case even more interesting from the ED's perspective. The charge sheet has also been filed before a special PMLA court, and hence one can expect this case to become more cluttered in the coming time.
Right, Anuj. And as far as the claims are concerned, there are big claims that the Enforcement Directorate has made, especially in terms of property transfer to Shilpa Shetty's name without an actual change in ownership.
Well, yes, and that is at the way. As I said earlier, this is yet another controversy that the Kundra couple finds itself in. This entire controversy stems from the transfer of the property, but at its very core is the Bitcoin, the 285 Bitcoins, which are valued at 150 crore, as I stated earlier. But then it is later on kind of translates into property, which is close to 5 flats belonging to Raj Kundra, which were later transferred to his wife without any proper documentation, is what the allegation stands at. There was not any sort of a property or any sort of change of ownership that was mentioned in the case, and hence the absence of it has led to the doubt of the investigative agency becoming more firm against Raj Kundra in this case.